That's a pleasure. I hope it's okay.
Oh, I'm sure it is. No, I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Good morning, world. Welcome to the channel. As you can see, I'm still enjoying my late midlife crisis, and yes, I've bought another MR2. It's a convertible. It's the lovely Mk3. So my neighbours, yes, they still hate me. I'm getting shouted at all the time, but apart from that, life is good, life goes on. Now this film, we're going to be doing a full review of this beautiful car that I've just bought. So that's the plan. Right, so follow me, we'll do a walk around first. So we'll start at the front here. So this is a 2003 car. It's about 18 years old, this. Family owned since new, so this was a very, very good buy. Beautiful metallic blue paintwork, look at that. It's like a new car, isn't it, really? And look at these lights, look how clear these lights are. A very, very clean model, this. We'll swing the camera around here. Straight away, you can see these lovely 17-inch wheels, low profile tyres. It's been lowered 30mm this, so very, very good performance and handling. We've got some colour coded side skirts here, and let's have a little look around here. But yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it? I'm very, very happy with this, I tell you. So stock exhaust, no changes on there. We've got this quite rare, this is called a duck spoiler here on the back here. Just sets it off nicely, doesn't it, really? Very, very nice. And then look at this for a shot. So as you can see, it's just a two-seater this, isn't it? Rear wheel drive, and obviously the engine's in the back here. We're going to check that out in a minute. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. It's in such good nick, I tell you. So inside, beautiful black leather interior, isn't it? It's a little bit plasticky, I must admit, but it looks all right, doesn't it? And check this out for the mileage. Look at that. Is that genuine? Or do you think it's been clocked? Drop me a comment. I think it's genuine. So this is the amazing storage space on the MR2. And I must admit, this is the one main negativity with the car. And if I can just do this properly and not break it, he says. There we go. So as you can see, all we've got in there is the space saver wheel in there and a jack, and that is your boot. So it's totally impractical, and I think this did put a lot of people off from buying this car. If you're going to go away for a weekend, where do you put everything? Not practical at all. So the engine is in the back here. This is a 1.8, it's a 4-cylinder 16 valve. It's the 1ZZ engine here, very, very reliable. Brake horsepower, I think we're looking at about 140 brake horsepower, top speed 130 mile an hour, and 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. So a quick history about the MR2. We had 3 generations. First generation, the AW11, ran from about 85 to 89 in UK and Europe. That was the small, the square looking one. Then we had the second generation, the fantastic SW20, which I absolutely love to bits. Now the SW20 was a much better car, bigger engine, big brake horsepower, and a much better build. And I have to say, I think the second generation, the SW20, was the best of the 3 generations. Then we had this thing here, the Mk3, and this ran from 1999 to 2006. Don't get me wrong, this is a lovely car, I do like it, but you can pick one of these up now for about £1,000 on Facebook. It's almost like people want to give them away for some reason. I think the fact it had no boot, it had no storage space, it did limit the market quite a lot, and it did put people off it, to be honest, but it is what it is. Now the thing is with this Mark III, yeah, it's a good car, but it could have been a fantastic car, because at the same time you had the Celica out, and I believe they were using the same engine with the 140 brake horsepower, but they had another version, they had a 190 brake horsepower engine. Now, why didn't Toyota put that bigger engine into this car here? It would have been fantastic. You can track, if you put the 190 brake horsepower in the back of this car, you can track it. It's going to be a fast car, because you've got a big engine on a light body. It's less than 1,000 kilograms, this car, so it's a very, very light model, but it never happened. And the fact is, you've got companies out there now that will do that conversion for you. They will put that Celica engine in the MR2 for about £4,000. So that's a great upgrade. If you've got money to burn, I think that's the way to go, to be honest, to upgrade the engine. Anyway folks, let's talk about the car. How does the car handle? Well, I'm mighty impressed, to be honest. Now, I've had a few mods on this car, and believe it or not, this is actually set up to go on a track. Now, it wouldn't be very, very fast on a track. We'd probably finish last if we went on a race and stuff, but we've got the big 17-inch wheels. We've got the low profile tyres. It's been lowered 30mm, and we've had the geometrical setup on the tracking. So basically, this is all set up to, you know, go on the track. So just driving it around normally in the locality, I feel that I can really throw it around as long as it's dry, and I'm not going to have any problems. The back end's not going to swing out or start playing up on me. It's just starting to rain now, and I know if I start to throw it around, I will lose the back end. So that's the only thing I will say. The MR2s, being a rear wheel drive, they don't like the rain. Oh, any excuse. So let's talk about the cabin. How does it feel inside the cabin? It looks compact, doesn't it? But don't be mistaken, folks. I'm 6 foot tall, and it feels very comfortable, to be honest. It's almost like everything is wrapped around you within easy reach. Everything is functional and it works as it should. And the best part of this cabin that I really, really like is when you get this roof down, it just transforms the whole driving experience. It's much, much nicer. So I'm mighty impressed with this cabin. I'm going to give it a generous 7 or maybe 8 out of 10. Even though it's raining, I love it. I love it. Right, we're taping. Right, so what do I really think of the Mark III MR2? Well folks, from a positive side, I think this is a great car to buy. A couple of £1,000 will get you this great 2-seater convertible sports car. You can have a lot of fun in a car like this for little money. You've got Toyota reliability. If you look after it, you service it, these cars are pretty bulletproof. They're going to go forever. They really are. Cheap to run, good miles per gallon. Generally, I think it's a pretty solid car, isn't it, really? That said, like any car, it just comes with its negativities. Like, first of all, why doesn't it have a boot? There's just no storage space whatsoever. It's totally impractical, this car. As you can see, I'm out here today filming. I've got everything just thrown down there. It's not good at all. And I can't bring anybody with me, no friends. So it's not good at all. The second negativity, visibility. When that roof is up, you are really struggling to see over your right shoulder, over your left shoulder. You're completely dependent on your mirrors when you're overtaking, you're turning right at a junction. So visibility is very, very poor with the roof up, and I don't like it, to be honest. My third gripe is, and the magic question, which is going to be the better car? The Mark II or the Mark III? The Mark II or the Mark III? Well, I'll tell you now, if I had to get rid of one of these, sadly, I'd be getting rid of this one and I'd be keeping my Mark II. It's a much better car, to be honest. The Mark 3's okay, it's all right, it's just a fun car, it's not a fast car, it is what it is really. So let me know in the comments, folks, what do you think of this car? If you had the choice between the Mark 3 or my Mark 2, which one would you pick? And finally, do you think this is a hairdresser's car? Let me know in the comments, I want to know. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? It's going crazy, going crazy. Anyway, I'm going to end this film now. So that was the review of my fantastic MR2, and as you can see, I'm hanging out now with the Dartmoor ponies. So if you enjoyed the film, please give us a thumbs up. It just helps the channel so much, it really, really does. And talking about the channel, I'm getting lots of messages now. Jimbo, when are you coming back to Thailand? We miss you. Well, I've got some good news. We're going to get back to Thailand September or October time, staying long term, a little bit of travel, hopefully working with some other Thailand based YouTubers, and let's get the channel to 10,000 subscribers. That's the goal, I think. So yeah, so with that said and done, look after yourselves, folks, and we'll catch you soon. Jim Andrews, we're out of here. You can see 17-inch wheels, low profile tyres, and look at this, I've curbed it already. 1, 2, 3, I can't believe I did that. So low profile tyres, made in Thailand, can you believe that? So a quick history about the MR2. We had 3 generations. The first generation, the AW11, ran from about 89 to, it ran from, when did that run? Oh my god, it ran from 85, yeah. As you can see, the roof very easy to put up. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, that's a pleasure. I hope it's okay.
Oh, I'm sure it is. No, I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye. Bye. People are so kind, aren't they? I'm having to ask strangers to film for me. It's fantastic. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. That's good. All right. Thank you. No, that's all right. Okay. Have a nice dog walk anyway. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. You all right?